Support for Radio Friends comes from OsteoStrong. Improvements in bone density, strength, and power can be achieved by weekly 5-minute no-sweat sessions on their 4-spectrum machines. These isometric robotic machines safely emulate high-impact loading on different parts of the skeletal system, which stimulates activity in bone-building cells. Balance and agility can be improved by 2-minute sessions on vibration plates. Every session is supervised by a trained coach. Learn more on Facebook or call to set up a complimentary wellness assessment and session. Good morning, and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, May the 19th. My good friend, Scott Bradley, is sitting right next to me. Carpet One Floor and Home. Good to have you here, friend Scott Bradley. You know, we've been trying to talk about, in fact, we have been talking about environmentally friendly products for the home. Wall covering, window covering, floor covering, mainly. You amaze me that you every time you come out here, you come out with more environmentally friendly products. What you have here are carpet tiles. Mm-hmm. Now, how does this fit into the environmentally friendly flooring?
Yeah, so today I have my Carpet One Floor and business hat on.
Yeah.
But for a business, carpet tiles are very practical. They're very durable. There's 2 types, plastic backed and cushion back. And today I brought a cushion back carpet tile that requires no adhesive. So we don't have to test concrete for moisture content. We don't have to do crazy abatement stunts to lower moisture from concrete floors.
So these are just carpet tiles that you just lay flat down and they stick?
Yes.
Do you peel? Is there like a sticky thing you pull off the back?
No, there's no plastic film because this company, they're extremely dedicated to the environment. So the adhesive is pre-applied at the factory, and it's a bio-based adhesive, and the carpet tiles come face to face.
Okay, so the adhesive is not against the carpet.
Correct.
And you simply take them and you put them on the floor.
Yes, after we've corrected the substrate as needed for flatness and done all of our floor preparation, the carpet tile is then ready to install, and there is no glue used, no tabs, no tapes.
Well, what keeps them then from sliding around?
Yeah, so this bio-based adhesive that they've applied to these carpet tiles are what keeps carpet tiles on the floor. So the adhesive is meant to keep from lateral movement, side to side.
But if you wanted to replace one, you can simply pull it up.
It's the easiest to.
And you were saying that if you don't like it in one room, you can pull the whole thing up and move it into another room.
Yeah, if you need to repurpose an area, these carpet tiles can be reused. They can be cleaned, and you can repack them face to face and use them in another location or.
That's amazing.
Give it away.
Are they and they last a long time?
Extremely durable. The cushion takes the impact, so the carpet fibers look new longer, and they just.
And what are they made? Is it made of nylon? You said nylon?
Yeah, the fibers are made of solution dyed nylon, so the color goes all the way through. Very hard to remove the color.
Yeah, and they're recyclable.
Yes.
100% recyclable.
And this company, they will take your old carpeting, for large projects I've been a part of where they've reclaimed it.
Okay. Scott Bradley, thank you. If people want more information, you can give them a call at Carpet One Floor and Home, and your number is?
573-449-0081.
Okay. Keep the environmentally friendly items coming our way.
I will.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, now I want to introduce you to a lady who hasn't been with us for some time, Heather Harlan. Good to have you back here, Heather.
It is great to be here, Paul. Thanks.
With the Columbia Boone County Public Health and Human Services.
Yes.
And today you wanted to talk about drug overdose.
Right.
Is this a big problem?
This is a huge problem, Paul. It's nationally. Over 100,000 people died in our country last year from drug overdoses.
What about here, Central Missouri?
In Columbia, let's look at some Columbia numbers. 29 people died last year from what we call fentanyl, and I'll go into that in a minute. Fentanyl related. And already this year we've had 14 confirmed fentanyl deaths. And we've had, the other thing for people to recognize, we've had over 81 emergency dispatch calls suspected fentanyl overdose related. So
Now, what is fentanyl?
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. Fentanyl is an opioid, which means it's a synthetic painkiller. Heroin is plant-based. This is lab-based, so it's an opioid. It's extremely powerful. And if I could put the illustration up there, it's 50 times stronger than heroin. And people have been known to overdose easily on heroin. It's 50 times stronger. So as you can see...
We're looking at a penny.
Right.
We're looking at a penny.
A penny, and the equivalent of 10 to 15, it would look like 10 to 15 grains of salt is a lethal overdose.
So if you look at 10 or 15 grains of salt next to a
Try to
penny,
count that out.
Put a penny
yes.
on your counter.
It's the equivalent of the weight of a snowflake. That is a lethal dose. It is that powerful. Your listeners need to know it is everywhere, Paul.
Fentanyl is
It's
everywhere.
showing up everywhere. It's showing up, as we said, it's in Colombia for sure. We've had deaths from it and lots of emergency calls regarding these overdoses, but also it's showing up in meth, in cocaine, even THC in vape pens and counterfeit pills.
The important thing is to stay away from these illicit drugs.
Well, that's easier said than done.
I know it's easier said than done.
And I think also for people to know, even the pressed counterfeit pills are so that you might think it's a safe pill. Somebody gave you a prescription, but it might be a counterfeit pill. So what people might consider safe, or they go, I don't use opioids. We also want people to know it's all over all parts of Colombia. It's not just one particular neighborhood. It's all over the locations. So what do? It's kind of like, when there's a flood, you rescue. The first thing you do is rescue people. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to tell you about the rescue tool that we have right now, and it's called Narcan. That's the market name, but it's a nasal spray. And when someone is experiencing an opioid overdose, then someone can administer this nasal spray and it revives them. It knocks the opioids off the receptor sites. So the main thing would be to call 911, and if there's Narcan available, for them to be able to administer that. We're really encouraging everybody to understand fentanyl's everywhere, and it would be good, not everybody should know CPR. Everybody should be looking into how they could get Narcan to save lives.
So, okay, I don't use drugs. I don't know people that use drugs. Maybe I know them and I don't realize they use drugs. But you're saying everyone, whether you use drugs or not, should have this on hand in case you come across someone who is overdosing.
Just if you saw someone who needed CPR, wouldn't you love to know CPR?
Yeah.
Yes, you can save a life. So there's a standing order from the governor that any adult Missouri resident can buy it without a prescription, and we're going to have information then on the screen there.
Okay.
Just the best way is to call us at the health department.
Okay,
and if they
we're
want
out of
treatment,
time, so please give them a call.
Give those
at
numbers, for treatment at the health department.
Columbia Boone County Health Department, that would be 874-7355.
And check out dotsproject.org for treatment options.
Okay.
Thanks,
all right.
Paul.
And call that number for more information, and the website is dotproject.org.
Thanks so much, Paul.
You got to come back. We need
I will.
To spend
I'd
more
love
time
to. Absolutely.
On this. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Something
so
you'd
much.
like to hear or see? Drop me an email,
All right,
pepperp,
thanks.
missouri.edu.
Okay.